All right, we're back, and this one is kind of for like all the marbles. If Patrick over there, Patrick with two C's, Mr. Thick himself, wins this round. So Patrick is currently 2-0 in the league. Robert lost his last round. Sorry, I'm reading what Matthew's trying to tell me right now. Needs to be able to go up. I mean, is this better? Can anyone hear me? Like, it's in my mouth. I can't really go any better. Okay, so anyways, Patrick over there is currently 2-0. If he wins this round, he'll win the league right now on the spot. There's nothing that Robert can do, I think. Okay, thank you, Steamboat Willie, for letting us know. So I'm pretty sure there's nothing that Robert can do. I guess Patrick could lose the last round, but I'm pretty sure that this one's going to seal the deal, especially if Robert loses. Then the next closest person behind him would be Farrell or Matt. And yeah, they're both playing for their lives right now. I guess Patrick has one to give. I'm doing math hard in my head, so. But I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be a good game regardless. Joined his life, Trenton Baker. I'm horrible at it. I don't understand mid-range decks. I wish people could tell me how they work. Volume is low. I'm trying my best, JK. Foil Junda's life. All right. Draw. That's Raging Ravine. We're going to pass back. Nice. Thank you, Dig Dug, for that 5 months in a row. Thank you for that Twitch Prime subscription. We really appreciate it. You know, if we somehow manage to get 8 more, we do give away 2 Rishodon ports to our subscribers in the next 2 days. So, that'd be pretty hot. We'd love to, give away some cards give away some, nice cards to people. Guru Swamp into Judge Foil Bob. We've got standard Modern Masters 3 Scalding Tarn. We're going to crack at 4. Zendikar Island. I believe that's the Veronique one. All right, what are we casting? So I think ideally here we're gonna do Thing in the Ice. Matthew, were you telling me that was the Veronique one? Okay. Was it Foil Junda's life? Yeah, we got Thing in the Ice coming down. All right, flip F&M Blood Braid. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just can't stop. Okay, nice Black Leaf Clips. It's 3. Or attack for 2. Not taking it. He doesn't want to risk losing it to a Lightning Bolt. But this Liliana, our PPTQ Liliana, is going to down tick and get it. Here's a Spire Bluff Canal. That's a lot of ops in his hand. I think that's like 3 ops. All right. I don't think you want either of those. Both lands, they're going to the bottom. Ixalan opt. Interesting choice. All right. To the bottom. There's 2 Phoenix in the graveyard down there, so we are going to get in some damage. Surgical, that's a decent draw. Spell number 3, an opt. Do we want this one? Do we want it? Yeah, we're gonna keep it. Hot. Yeah, that is a Box Topper Raging Ravine. I did miss that one up. Two Phoenix. Let's go. Did he also have the gut shot for the Bob? I missed that. Jeez. Wiped his board. Another Box Stopper Raging Ravine to Media Proma Scavenging Ooze. Well, it depends which the Boggle is, Goober. Unfortunately, no green mana, and the Scavenging Ooze was a turn too late to eat the Phoenixes before they had to come back. Those are Terramanders. Ah, good old-fashioned Terramanders from the most recent set. Sorry, Terramanders. Yeah, I messed up that pronunciation there. Thank you for correcting me, Matthew. So Farrell's at a virtual 7 right now. We're trying to figure out on Patrick's side what we're supposed to do about the scavenging is, because we're kind of going to need it to go away, because it's going to make all of it, like his Terramanders, everything worse. Michael is unfortunately a little choked on green mana. Attack for 6. Bolt your bird. That's going to be nice. He's going to be able to untap and eat it. You know, I just realized there's a new meaning to bolt your bird. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, Farrell has to figure out pretty quickly how he's going to deal with these Terramanders. He can't just tap out for Bloodbraid. He can eat a bunch of things. I think that's what he's going to have to do, is just sit behind Scavenging Ooze and hope that he's not going to be able to put a lot of instants and sorceries essentially off the top of his deck. He's only got 2 cards left in his hand. Now we're going for Bloodbraid. Obviously, Farrell knows the deck better than me. We're going to Fatal Push. We're going to kill one of them. I mean, that's pretty good. That's a good hit. I guess he could also hit Maelstrom Pulse, which would have been very nice. His basics are better than yours? The Guru basics? I'd say so. Oh, sorry. That's the Expedition Verdant Catacombs. I forgot to point that one out. I'm getting ahead of myself. It's crazy. Alright, no blocks. I like it. I have a feeling that we're going to Thought Scour. Yeah, we're going to Thought Scour first. I believe we'll be able to have enough mana to also activate this and attack for 8. So he's going to have to find a 2 damage spell. Farrell will be able to attack for lethal on the way back. Draw. Sure, that's a land. It's not great, but a land will help him if he does find a lightning bolt. Faithless. Draw. Drake, not good. Manamorphose. It's technically another redraw. Summer is the best basics, I guess. Like if you were a part of like the people who can actually recognize Summer, I can agree that they are the best basics. But if you can't recognize them, they just look like awkward, like 3rd edition ones. They look dark 3rd edition, which is nice, but I guess some of them were dark, not all of them. All right, so what do we have to do on Patrick's side here? I guess we get to. He hasn't cast another spell this turn. So he's just going to put the Thing in the Ice into play to block. But then we get to activate Ravine and attack. And that's what? 3... Ravine a 3/3 to a 4/4 or 2/2 to a 3/3. It's a 3/3 to a 4/4. So 4/7, and then the 2/2 Scavenging Ooze. So you block the Scavenging. No, he won't have any other mana left. So you can block the Bloodbraid Elf and take 6. Survive. That's just 1. That's an interesting attack. He's leaving the Phoenix back to block. Yeah, that makes sense. Farrell's got 1 card left over there. We're going to activate. We're going to fetch. And we're going to bolt it. That is brutal. So how's Patrick turn this around? He's going to... If Leyline of the Void was out right now, would this even be a game? Yeah, it wouldn't be like bad. As I'm pretty sure. I mean, earlier on, like Patrick would have made a lot more different decisions about putting Phoenix in the graveyards and stuff like that. My basics are just as good as Farrell's, but he has a forest and I don't. That's fair. I believe Teddy has 2 islands. Could be wrong though. Could only be 1. I do actually think it would be a game. See, because Patrick plays a different game then. He's not like, you know, aggro Phoenix in the graveyard, casting a bunch of spells. He's playing like this kind of, admittedly, awkward control strategy. I do think Farrell would be much further ahead, though. Like, definitely possible that Farrell would be like winning this turn instead of Patrick basically setting up for further turns. Okay. He can't block that one. That's not a good decision. Well, I guess he can if he's just planning on putting more, casting a bunch of spells, but he's just gonna... Yeah, he's just gonna play Crackling Drake next turn. He's gonna expect the Crackling Drake to get there. So I guess he didn't want to take the 5. He'd be down to 3, and he'd be forced to chump. Well, trade, but he'd be dead to everything else. But he's going down to 4, and he's already dead to everything else. So he's gonna need an insane set of draws, like Manamorphose into Faithless Looting, Thought Scour, hitting the other 2 birds, and I guess Gut Shot would have to be like the last card that he could hit. He found a Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt's not going to help, fortunately. Trent Tenbaker, yeah, like his thought seizes, he had Lorwyn foils, but then I believe they announced the art for Iconic Masters, and they're still selling for like $600, and he was like, no, I don't want to own these for $600. I could just, you know, own a play set of the other ones for the price of one of these and have another $2,000 in my pocket or whatever. Which, you know, they've definitely gone down now. If they ever hit a reasonable price, he'll be back to them. Honestly, we just now convinced him to get rid of his Tarmogoyf. He's still just dead here. All right, yep. Patrick was so close, but Scavenging Ooze did just enough. All right, going to sideboard. I believe Farrell's going to bring in some Collective Brutalities. Those are always good. I always recommend Collective Brutalities. What else could we bring in? I'm guessing Surgical, maybe a Spell Bomb. I don't think he's got that. A long time ago, I know he was joking around with Raking Canopy, if you guys know what that one is. But I don't think he's actually has that one available to him. And then Patrick's side, we're going to see... Phoenix actually lost that one, Guillemonia. Yeah, unfortunately, they stopped drawing extremely hot, and the Jund deck started drawing very hot. Let's see if I can guess what Patrick's going to bring in by looking at my own sideboard. So his sideboard's a little bit different. I think it's a little bit more up to date. He's not going to want to Braid or Anger. I think he can bring in Spell Pierce pretty safely. And if he has them, he's going to bring in Blood Moons and Young Pyromancers and the Snapcaster, I believe. So yeah, I think that's what I imagine we see Patrick bring in here. Fireballs of Mahoney, thank you for buying into our giveaway, which is also a good point to bring up. We are trying to give away a Nicol Bolas the Ravager tonight. We are going to give it away to one of you. It just depends, you know, who else, you know, jumps on in there to get a chance at it. You went OG on Thoughtseize and cheap on Basics. Yeah. I mean, that seems fair, and the only reason, like, I play with Gurus, but the reason, like, I told myself that it's okay to spend so much money on your Gurus is because basic lands you play in every deck no matter what, whereas, like, Thoughtseize or some other cards aren't going to go into every deck that you play. So, I mean, maybe Thoughtseize will go into every deck you play, but, you know, that's why I went more on the basics than I did the cards in the deck. But right now, for me, I've been very slowly just getting, like, the rest of the cards in the deck up to par with like my basics now. So, and I'm talking on my aspect of Jeskai and Modern. It's like it's the one I followed out the most, and I have most of Phoenix followed as well. at some 9th edition foil Blood Moons. They look pretty. They're in my hand right now. Shuffle song, do 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 do. Look at them go, shuffling the cards, do 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 do. Shuffle song, do 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 do. I don't know what else to say. Taking their time, doing their things. Ooh, barbecue chicken nugget has a lot of points. Do you want nickel bowls there, Ravager? I think you do. Put exclamation point enter and some number of enter. Dark Blood Moons are better. Sure, but my deck's foil, man. I can't have non-foil Blood Moons, so I got your standard white border, black border. 9th edition is typically white border, but the foils are all black border, and they look hot. So I got those. Oh, we got 8th edition, but they didn't have 2 8th editions. They had 2 9th editions, so I took those. Farrell could probably bring in surgicals, maybe? That sounds like not an impossible thing. Patrick is likely to take out the Terramanders in this matchup, I guess. Invocation Blood Moon. That's that's actually a pretty solid point. Like, typically I'm all about, like, if you're gonna play a rude card, make it as rude as possible. That's why I like the Invocation Blood Moon. But I don't know. I just couldn't really do that. Could I ask Farrell how he sideboards? Yeah, we'll make sure to do that after this. JK? Or Mr. 5000, whichever one you choose. Or I guess, I want to be non-binary here or whatever. Mr. and Mrs. 5000. The 5000. Not trying to assume anything. Could you ask Farrell? Yeah. Got lost my own train of thoughts. Okay, so Phoenix in the graveyard. We're going to Inquisition. That's pretty good. We're going to take Blood Moon. Although Farrell does have a basic land in play already, you still want to take Blood Moon because it just it disrupts your turns in the future game. Like, he has double black spells. Really? He's taking the Thought Scour. Interesting. I guess he's trying to prevent, like, an explosive turn 2 from Patrick. He does have the Manamorphose, and it looks like he drew land this turn. It's either, like, I think it's second Manamorphose or land, and I can't really tell by the way he's holding his cards. All right, good to know. Good to know. Not trying to offend anyone. It was another Manamorphose. That's gonna be pretty good. Hopefully, he can draw a spell though. Another Blood Moon's not gonna help. He dropped it. Play this again. Let's keep it how it is. And Thing in the Ice. So close. So close. Bro's gonna come back. No Terminates are in the list anymore. Those are all dedicated to trophies. So we're going to have a... He knows very well that he's going to have to get a basic land this turn because that Blood Moon is going to come down. Just pass him back. I guess he wants to see what Patrick does. Patrick casting a Blood Moon this turn is going to be awkward. He's not going to have any blue mana anymore. So I guess he's going to try and wait to find blue mana before he casts the Blood Moon. Which makes sense. I mean, really, who gets hurt the most in the end? Unfortunately, in doing this, he's... ooh, Farrell's just giving him the blue mana. Teddy, I mean, Farrell's pretty good at the game, so, I mean, he probably knew that that was a solid line to take. I wonder how many instants and sorcerers are in the graveyard. Are we able to activate this Terramander? That's something that Farrell may have considered. Hey, RG39, thank you for that follow. We really do appreciate it. 4 in the graveyard, so that's 7. We're 1 mana off that. Play Bob. We got a Liliana coming. We're going to Colligan's command to make him discard one of those Blood Moons and kill the Terramander. Or you try and be greedy and wait a little bit longer? I think it's correct to do it now. Especially since there's 1 unknown in the hand. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to 2 discard. So Patrick's going to discard the Blood Moon that Farrell knows about. And he's going to untap and Blood Moon anyways. I think that's Thing in the Ice to draw for the turn. Yep, just another Blood Moon. Had it anyways. Fortunately for Farrell, he has drawn another copy of Assassin's Trophy, it looks like. But seeing as there's no pressure on Patrick's side, he's not too inclined to really do anything about it. It's nice sequence of draws from Patrick. We're going to play another Bob. Surgical to draw for Farrell. That's going to be helpful. Gonna make sure no Phoenixes do anything. We're gonna flash this thing back, leaving open our blue mana. Trigger. In response to that, we're gonna target. We're gonna surgical what? Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt would be pretty hot, to be honest. Yeah, you hit the Phoenix. Makes sense. One Phoenix, 2 Phoenix, 3 Phoenix fall. Nope. Nope, not a 4th, not a 4th, not a 4th, 4th. There it is. Good deal, good deal. So when people surgical you, do you just let them do it? Like, since I know my deck's like so expensive, I'm kind of like anxious about it every time. Like I appreciate it if they you know, if they're very gentle with the deck, especially when knowing about that. So I don't mind when they shuffle. Pyromancer the draw, and I think it's land is the backup, so that's not too helpful. Yep. Faithless out. Pyromancer and Thing in the Ice is not too good of a combo. Ooh, Mountain. Another Mountain. Mountain off Bob, Mountain for the draw. Yeah, so I'm kind of interested. Farrell's kind of getting into a point now where he's going to be forced to use the trophy on the Thing in the Ice, not the Blood Moon. Just hold it in your hand? Yeah. I mean, I've done that before, and I've had opponents just kind of go, I'd rather just look through it. It'd be quicker. It's like, I know, but, yeah. I just kind of tell them, you know, as long as you're careful. Ooh, looks like I'm getting some help back here. We got Mr. Meadows coming. Getting to see his fate. How'd you do? He got there. He got there. Staying alive.
Oh, let's go!
Is it Phoenixless?
All right. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, hey, you got to take them, right?
Yeah, you take some, you leave some.
Yeah.
So Farrell, unfortunately, has had to Assassin's Trophy a Thing in the Ice instead of the Blood Moon.
I mean, Blood Moon's not doing a lot against Farrell right now.
I mean, it's fine. It's doing enough. He's got a bunch of he's not going to be able to use that Scavenging Ooze very effectively. He's not going to be able to.
I mean, that's fine.
Use any of his double black spells ever in this game.
He wants to. Oh, okay, I like the sequencing by Farrell. All right, so
rough. You know, like the 1/4 mana card in the deck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for casting Inquisition there.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah. Lava Axe is a good draw. Oh no, not really. Wait, yes it is.
Yeah, it's fine because he can just play the thing, play the Crackling Drake.
Lava Axe it and use a extra card Lava Axe.
Yeah, the extra cards, Crackling Drake anyways. So.
No, I mean.
The Phoenixes are out of the graveyard. There's not a Faithless looting. I think there's a 1 Terramander. So I'm not actually sure if Patrick cares about this Scavenging Ooze. Now there's a thing in the ice too.
Maybe just like because it's a threat. I mean, what threat?
It can get bigger than Crackling Drake. So I think he's trying to figure out if he wants to wait a turn or just go ahead and use it now. Like, he can chump forever because he can Pyromancer.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think he's really scared of Scavenging Ooze as long as, yeah, because Crackling Drake. So maybe he waits till he finds another dead card. So he has to dodge a discard
Oh, that's
spell.
Cindervines.
That is indeed a Cindervines, and that does answer Blood Moon as well. He can cast it on this board and then
blow it up, then go from there.
Yeah.
And he got an Ash Trophy for the Crackling Drake?
No, he had an Astro. Does
No,
he also has Assassin's Trophy again. All right.
Oh, yeah, I did.
This is his third trophy.
I did the bad name for the card in straight.
Yep.
But I just got here.
Yeah, we got to keep it PG while we're here.
I like how you say while we're here. Wait, it's 2 mana, not 3. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this play by Farrell.
Any thought seizes? So Patrick's going to have to respond. He's going to have to cast a Lightning Axe.
I think Farrell can win from here.
I'm not saying he can't. He's killing the Bob. I like it. He's going to take one. Patrick's like, what does this card even do? Sure.
All right, now we're going to blow up the Blood Moon.
Yeah, he's going to get another, another one of those. And he's going to wait till it becomes, like, necessary.
I mean, what if he draws, like, Spell Pierce? Because, like, he has an Assassin's Trophy in hand.
Yeah, I agree.
If I'm Farrell, I really want to blow up the Blood Moon up right now. I mean, okay. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm wrong, actually, okay?
I believe you.
Because I wasn't like... So, basically, Farrell wants to give Patrick every decision he makes. Because Patrick... Wait, no. Patrick doesn't know about the Assassin's Trophy.
Patrick doesn't?
No.
No. Patrick does not. You're right. I would say, honestly, I wouldn't even expect him to have it at this point because that'd be his third one.
Well, you got to assume, like,
I would say,
specifics.
Oh, yeah, I understand. Like it's the best card against Patrick, but I mean, at the same time.
Wait, can he cast Trophy? I want to assume Farrell
He can cast. There's a Twilight Mire down there.
And the best land ever.
Yep, you know. Hopefully Zach Harris tunes in for just that moment.
I'll clip in and send it to him.
Nice.
Because, like, this... Scooters can grow out of the Flame Slash token block pretty easily.
Yeah, now that everything's gone. I'll say now it's just, you know, he gets chomped by tokens for the rest of the game.
I mean, looking on to the last hope.
What is that card? That is Cindervines. Matthew, can we get that one pulled up?
Wait.
It's a new card.
Wait. I'm so confused. Do you not see the Assassin's Trophy in Farrell's hand?
I think so. Does he? Did he not read the other part of Cindervines? All right, whatever. That's a concession regardless. So I guess we're going to be going to the next game.
What?
Yeah, but didn't he also... He had the mana to crack the Cindervines to blow up the Blood Moon and then cast the Assassin's Trophy out of his hand.
Well, that's what I thought he had.
I mean, maybe it was an Assassin's Trophy in his hand. Maybe we just missaw that.
I don't know. I'm very confused.
Just great magic. Thanks for buying that ticket towards Nico Bolas here. You know, hopefully, you know, hopefully you get it. You can buy 2 more. It looks like.
Yeah, I mean, Nicol Bolas is a great card. I Bring to Light it for it before.
Right, that's in your Bring to Light deck.
No, box.
That's in your Bring to Light box.
Yep.
It was in it 1 week.
Yeah. Hey, man, it was sweet. I almost beat Brent with it.
Do you think this is better than the Invocation, the 9th edition foil, or would you rather have the Invocation, Blood Moon?
Either or.
Either or. Oh, that's fine.
Because, like, these are typically white border, right?
Yep.
How much did you spend on these? A lot more than you want to know?
I was like, don't ask me those questions. 0 actual dollars. How about that?
Oh, wait, so invitational winnings?
No. I traded other cards.
All right.
Cards I don't really use.
Yeah. Come on, Farrell. I need you to block for me once in your life.
Block just once. I mean, it looked like Patrick, he was off to a good start in game 1, and then Farrell drew very well
Yeah.
and was able to turn the game around.
So here's my ideal situations. I really do not want to do a face off with Patrick.
I would say it's like Patrick loses, you probably get paired against him, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be rough.
So here's what I hope. He gets paired against Matt
Matt?
Colbert.
Yeah, you win your last round playing against like Eddie or Farrell.
Or they just get they would just give me the win.
Or, hopefully.
Eddie would.
Yeah.
Well, no, I can't play against Farrell if he wins.
Yeah, you're right. But the won't you and Farrell be tied then?
No, he's 2 points behind. 2 wins.
2 wins behind? Okay. So you need to lose again.
Yeah. So, like, Farrell also wants to win, because if I lose again...
That'll be like his 3rd league in a row that he won, though.
Yeah, but I was pretty... The only thing I'm really mad about is last week, how I should have beat Justin Blackburn.
Yeah, well, unfortunately I wasn't here, so I'm going to hear the story.
I drew 6 lands in a row.
Ouch.
I know, in my lands deck.
So unfortunate for you.
I hear that joke a lot, and it's starting to get annoying.
And there goes Judge Bloodstained-Meyer into Iconic Masters Foil Thoughtseize.
In the
Off the
Guru Swamp.
Off the Guru Swamp.
So I think we just get Thingy Ice here. Depending if we have Fatal Push.
That is the threat, the payoff. I mean, think of it like this. The Phoenix deck only has, what, 10 relevant threats in that?
Yep.
So you take one out, that's 9 to go.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately how I have to play control against Tron. Just sitting there, it's like, well, what threats do I care about? So
I mean, so there's an argument if Farrell has a skews right here. Like, he could have taken the bolt. Well, if he has
there was 2 bolts. It didn't matter.
Wait, no, he only had 1. I think.
No, I thought I saw 2.
I thought, no, like, his hand was bolt, opt, thought scour, bolt, thought scour, opt, thing in the ice, 2 lands, and another opt.
There's an Expedition Overgrown Tomb now. Teddy needs the Judge Bloodstained-Meyer.
I don't.
Well, it's full.
Okay, those are great mills for Farrell.
Yeah, 2 more threats down to the grave.
Like, so does the Phoenix deck ever have a problem with, like, it just doesn't find a threat? I know that's...
It does have the problem against the removal-heavy decks of running out of threats.
Like this right here?
No, he's got, like, a Terramander in hand. He's got a Bolt. He has, like, threats.
Goyce
It's just
3/4?
Currently, I think it's...
No, it's 4/5. I said
it's
sorcery.
There's an instant somewhere, right?
Yeah, no.
Scour, right?
No, I forgot the sorcery of all things.
Oh, okay. the Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
The one that's, like, staring at us.
Yeah, dude.
All right, we're in a Thought Scour again.
Farrell wants to hit the Blood Moon.
Thought Scour.
I mean,
that one?
those are still, like... I think the only thing So, yes, there's only 1 bolt, dude.
Yeah, I was wrong.
All right, sweet. Okay.
Young Pyromancer's down.
All right,
Oh, there you
there's
go.
the second bolt. You see, you
I saw it. in
You
the
saw
future.
ahead.
Yeah, I saw the future. It's a Young Pyromancer.
I don't think it's that good here. Because, like, he can't cat, so...
Farrell having, like, 5 cards in his hand is not very good. But Patrick is also...
Terramander's, like, just adapts for free now, right?
It's a 1 mana 5/5 currently.
And at 1... No, he has to pay 2 mana in.
I
One,
can't
two,
see.
3... 1, 2... 3, 4... It's like 4 or 5, so he needs, like, 2 or 3 mana.
We really need a spotter down there just keeping track of all this for
Like
us.
Petramander, Terramander.
Petramander? That one's even
Peteramander?
better.
Petramander.
Petramander.
Digimon, go!
Hey, speaking of Manders, did you see the new Detective Pikachu
Yeah,
trailer?
I liked it.
That thing looks delightful.
All right, cool.
We're going to bold it.
Yeah, so I assume Farrell is bolting it because he can adapt.
Yeah, probably. Is there not another land in hand for Patrick? Ouch.
No. I think Farrell can get this game. I think Farrell can get this game!
You're rooting for Farrell regardless. I guess I'm rooting for Patrick. Like,
No, you're
I want
not.
to see him turn this around.
No, you're not. So typically I would want him to, too, but I don't.
We understand. All right, so Pyromancer,
Yep.
Serum Visions.
So he can get, like, 1 value out of this.
I mean, he's getting something.
It depends if, like, Farrell responds to a
He's gonna respond to the Serum Visions with Assassin's Trophy.
Yep.
To not give him.
Oh, he has
extra.
double trophy.
Of course he does. Of course he does. Yep. We got at least 1 jumper out of this. See what it means by, like, against the removal heavy ones where you just kind of
Yeah.
have a problem of keeping threats.
Oh, yeah. And, like, Farrell actually has a clock this time.
Yep.
So I feel like Farrell can win this game.
Farrell should win this has the possible.
Yeah.
So you want to respond because the
So gut shot and all that jazz.
yeah. Also, I mean, he has 2 mana, so if this finds basically some other way to interact. I mean, he's played his land for the turn, so he can't play another land.
So like, it's just like mainly a free. Those are.
I believe they're 5th, to be honest with you. So Matthew was saying, since he's casting Serum Visions exactly, don't you want to let him set up the Scries and then cast a Trophy? But Trophy doesn't force him to shuffle, so
No.
if you just wanted to keep the cards, he could.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, so you know a funny thing about Patrick's mana base right now?
Doesn't have another red source.
Yeah, he can't cast Crackling Drake or Double Bolt this Goy that he wants to. You may just like go in with his Raging Ravine.
Which is a good point. Why didn't he go and grab a
Because he had
Mountain.
another cantrip in hand. Oh, he does have Manamorphose. Let's take Phoenix.
I like it. Yeah, take Phoenix. See what happens. It will definitely not come into play next turn. Takes a bolt.
Okay, that makes sense. Because he can just like Manamorphose, Double Bolt the Goyf, and I feel like that's Farrell's only clock right now.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this red source. Oh, is that another Young Pyromancer? No, it's a Faithless.
All right.
Boo.
We may. So we're probably going to cast this.
Manamorphose. Red.
So you know, so what Farrell really needs right here, the one of Surgical in the sideboard.
He drew last one of these games. Cast Faithless.
Mhm.
No, opt. You have to opt first.
So basically, like, so the reason you opt first is to give you more information about like trying to dig deeper for Phoenixes.
Yeah, so if you draw a Phoenix off your other cantrips, the only way to discard them is Faithless Looting.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you cast your ones that put cards in your hand before you cast Faithless Looting.
Yeah, I mean that's just like.
It's just a matter of sequencing.
Yeah. So now we're going to cast the Faithless Looting with red.
So he can actually play the Mountain for turn. Unfortunately, he's only got 4 points of burn in hand, so he's going to cast this Faithless Looting. We're going to find a Phoenix.
Nope.
Right, I lied to you.
I mean, he only wants 1 Phoenix off of this.
You're right.
I mean, because imagine it would be hard for him to set up next turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He still needs to cast one more spell, right?
He has cast Manamorphose, Faithless Looting.
Yeah, never mind. I'm dumb. I can't count.
Yeah, he didn't actually need to cast this one. That's another bolt. So next turn he's going to be able to... Well, let's actually think about this. Can he race? It's only 4 damage. He goes down to 9. This Phoenix puts him to 12.
So like this turn, Farrell can actually
That's actually 8 damage.
Farrell can actually attack with Raging Ravine this turn.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's actually 8 damage, so he'll go to 5.
Yeah.
And then he goes to 12, and then 2 bolts put him to 6, and a Phoenix attack is 3, and Gut Shot puts him to 2. So he's just short right now.
So I feel, I
that.
still feel like Farrell wins this race.
Farrell will win the race. So he's going to have to...
Unless, like, Farrell has...
No, he gets to play the Mountain, so he's going to get to use the Lightning Bolt and kill the Raging Ravine. Because he hasn't played a land this turn. What's up, Alex the Brave?
I mean, if he sees it.
I think that's a simple enough line that he'll see it.
I don't know, man. Darn.
He played it. And no uses there. We're going to attack.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, that is a Lightning Bolt that's not going at Farrell, so it's going to be
okay.
interesting.
All right, so I think he has a Fatal Push in hand, maybe? I know it seems weird to Fatal Push a Phoenix, but it makes sense to do it here.
No, I agree with you, because he's obviously trying to block.
He's just trying to kill him.
Yeah? Yeah. That's a move.
That's aggressive.
That is power play.
Maybe he has a Scoos in hand.
Allowing him to... he did Serum Vision, so...
Okay.
He did shuffle away the bolt that was on top of his deck.
Hey, I think he wants to get the bolt out. So this is smart by Farrell by getting the bolt, trying to get the bolt out of Patrick's hand now.
I mean, yeah, that's going to be what's going to happen. I do think Patrick did find a thing in the ice in the sequence of draws.
Yep.
So, yeah. So we're going to Lightning Bolt the Raging Ravine. No more box stopper for you. We're going to go down to 9. That's what he's looking for.
So Farrell has like 1 and 2 cards in hand?
I wish I could tell you. I wish this mat wasn't black, to be honest with you.
Or if Farrell used black sleeves.
Everyone uses black sleeve. It'd be easier just not to have the mat be black.
You're right. So I don't think Farrell...
Faithless Looting.
Alright. Oh!
Surgical.
That was needed.
It's a good one. Yeah, I agree with you, Alex. We got gurus kind of all over the place in the store, so it's nice to see them. Nice to see people really put the care into their deck.
I like how Farrell's like, yeah, just get them out.
I mean,
Farrell has an idea what's in his deck.
yeah. What we did last time. It's like if I scroll past one of the cards that you didn't happen to see, that you don't know what it does.
Let me know.
Let me know.
Fam.
We'll talk. All right. So what's he gonna have to find off? He's gonna have to find. He's got. Is that Scalding Turn in his hand?
Yep.
Okay. So he gets 2 more draws. So he's going to have to find Cantrip, Gut Shot, right?
But he can't. So he has to keep Cantrip.
He has to keep Cantrip here.
Ooh, that's not good.
That's a bad one, yeah.
Maelstrom Pulse would be insane, right? Farrell's not playing that.
I wouldn't put it past him. I don't. You probably know his list better than me.
I mean, we just Google it.
That's fair. We could just Google it. So I think we're discarding fetch land, gut shot, and just playing another thing in the ice.
Yep.
And taking this hit from the whatever.
Maelstrom Pulse would be insane.
Nope, just going down to 5. We're gonna untap and Serum Visions. Opt. Not land.
Terramander.
I think that's what it was. I mean, Terramander's fine though. A 5/5 is better than that Goif.
Yeah. As odd as that is.
Thing in the ice, number 3. All right, well, we got chump things now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we can't afford to take the hit again. Just gonna have to start chumping. Play a Bob.
All right.
All right. Can we find a cantrip?
Oh, okay.
That's a good one.
I mean, it could do nothing or it could do everything.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good one.
Whiff.
Faithless.
Yes. Yeah, that does something, right?
It flips the thing in the ice. It flips one of them.
Wait, what?
He's not gonna be able to flip both thing in the ices, Farrell. But I mean, I agree that Farrell is going to lose because he's not gonna be able to beat the thing in the ice. Patrick's explaining it to him right now. He doesn't get to keep cards in hand. He's just milling 2. So he draws 2. He discards 2. He flashes back. The Faith is looting. He draws 2. He discards 2. He attacks Farrell down to 5, and then Farrell could replay his cards. But basically anything Patrick does, he flips any instant or sorcery.
Is Farrell just throwing this game on purpose?
No. Say, I agree with Farrell that Farrell was dead. He may have jumped it game earlier. He threw game 2 on purpose. Got him.
Did he really?
I hope not. That's what Farrell was saying. I mean, that was still a good round. It was a good, solid round. All right, we do want to. I do want to thank everybody for coming around. Next round. We're probably gonna have. So Patrick likely locked it up. If Matt Kerbal won, so we're probably gonna have Patrick play Matt Kerbal if that's the last match. So we're gonna have to watch Storm versus Phoenix.
I mean, it depends. So Patrick, I don't know how many XOs are there.
No,
wait, he's the only XO, right?
He's the only XO.
So if he plays Patrick, if he plays Matt,
if he plays Matt and Matt wins, it's
or
a tie.
And I win, it's a tie.
Yeah, so we'll likely just have Patrick on. Because Patrick wins next round, the tournament's his, the league's his.
But like,
if he loses,
it can be tiebreakers.
He likely is. Yeah, we're likely going to be going to a tiebreaker match at some point.
It might be a 3-way.
Ooh, I like it kinky.
All right. Yeah. So I need to talk to Farrell about game 2. I'll be right back.
He's getting out here. I just want to remind everybody that at 10 o'clock, so about 45 minutes, a little bit more, we're going to be giving away this Nickel Bowl to the Ravager. So, if you want to go ahead and enter that, hit exclamation point, enter in some number of tickets. Each ticket is 25 points. If you don't have any points, it's easy to get them. Just stay around and watch. You get 10 points per minute that you watch and 20 points per minute if you're a subscriber. I could be getting those numbers wrong. Can we get what? Yeah. I'll, Matthew, can you ask Farrell to come back here so we can talk about that stuff and all that? Because we got some people that are curious about it, so that'd be cool. And then... anyways, we got 25 points for all that.
I wouldn't be this mad if you did it.
I did too. Like it was a close one. It was a close one. And then following gives you 50 points. Subscribing gives you 500 points. Also, if you subscribe, you get entered into our subscriber-only giveaways. We're trying to give away some Rishidon ports to all of our subscribers right now. We do have a playset back here. We will be giving away one this month. So if you do not, if you're not around for the next month, remember we'll probably be still handing out some number of these Rishodon ports throughout the entirety of the months. 8 more subs and we give away 2, right? Yeah, 8 more subs and we're gonna give away 2 Rishodon ports. Fortunately, there's only like 2 days to go, so you know, get those subs, subscriptions in. Yeah, use the Twitch Prime. You know, do everything you can. And is Farrell coming back here, or do we have to? Can you talk to him for me? I really want him back here, just for my sake. Unless that was the last match. I'm sure he's talking to Robert. He's coming. He's coming. Great, great. So whoever it was that was, I had some questions for Farrell. Like type those into chat, and we'll against Phoenix. Yeah. So somebody was asking how you sideboard against Phoenix.
With John?
With John, yeah.
Bloodbraid Elves out, and then I trim on Inquisitions.
Trim on Inquisitions and Blood Elves out. What'd you bring in? We saw Cindervine, which is a spicy tech, which is good.
Cindervines for the pinging factor, and then he's playing Blood Moons, and he was playing what's the enchantment? Pyromancer's Ascension.
Pyromancer's Ascension.
So for those 2 things, like it has targets for those, then it can also just finish him if I'm ahead.
Yep. Yeah. So what happened in game 2? We thought you had it.
Robert
and
thinks I have an extra mana. I think I don't.
you had 3 mana.
Did I have 3?
Yeah, it was Verdant Catacombs, which is probably what you were looking at.
Yeah.
And then Blackleaf Cliffs Twilight Mire untapped, and he cast a whole bunch of spells.
Yeah.
He cast a whole bunch of spells, and you're like, well, I'm just dead. We're sitting here like, well, that's a concession regardless.
Because like I realized at the time that I could blow up the Blood Moon, but I thought I only had 1 land tap. I might have missed it.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It happens.
Yeah.
Max Figueroa, we got 1 more round coming to you. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Then game 3, I think you were scooping 1 turn a little too soon there, but I agree with you that you were not going to win that game.
Yeah, he's going to flip it that turn, hit me down to 5. I could play both my creatures, but they both have the chump block next turn because he can still have the Faithless Looting in the graveyard.
Yep.
So
I agree with you.
Hey, really just had votes.
Keenvan1, thanks for the follow. He was the one asking for the Jund advice.
There you go.
One person said...
Okay, so I misplayed game 2. Or
it happens,
early.
right?
Yeah.
It happens.
I was still probably dead the Young Pyromancer in 4 tokens, but I had outs.
I would say the game was going to last quite a while longer. Like I couldn't really tell you how the game was going to be, but you weren't just dead.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I'll give you game 2. I think game 3. Well, game 3 I was definitely dead.
I agree with you. You're just dead game 3 because he drew the Manamorphose. I was like, that's a good one. He's going to draw Faithless Looting. And Robert's like, can he not?
Yeah.
I was like, nope. It's going to be the one card that's going to basically just end the game.
Yep. Was it all 4 Thing in the Ices, like back to back to back?
Oh, sorry. JK5000 was the one. Sorry, I misremembered. It was JK5000 that wanted to know the sideboard device. Okay.
But that's what I do. That's what the other Michaels do.
Other Michaels?
Yeah. I'm in a group chat with the 3 Michaels who top 32'd Indy.
Oh, okay.
Michael Wilson and Michael Kidd.
Okay, nice.
Jund household names, if you will.
Yeah, I know Michael Kidd pretty well.
Yeah. Hi, Teddy.
All right. Well, we have 5 minutes left, which I'm guessing the next round's going to be starting here soon.
We were the last round, so we'll probably be up in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, so we'll be taking a quick break. Just let me catch my breath and all that jazz, and we'll be right back soon. Bye.